Welcome back. Tomorrow marks the start of the 119th session of Congress, meaning lawmakers will be casting ballots on who will be the next Speaker of the House. But that election could get messy. KCAU-9 Washington correspondent Hannah Brandt explains why.
With the House poised to choose a leader on Friday, current Speaker Mike Johnson has President-elect Trump's support.
He's a good man. He's a wonderful person, and that's what you need.
That endorsement is powerful among Republican lawmakers, but their majority in the House is slim, so Johnson needs almost every Republican vote. And he told Fox and Friends he's well aware of that.
It's a numbers game. We have the smallest margin in U.S. history. We'll have a margin of probably 2 votes tomorrow during that, so can only afford to lose 1 or 2. But I think we'll get it done.
One of the votes in doubt is Congressman Chip Roy, who says on X he's undecided about Speaker Johnson because of disagreements over how he's led the caucus. But Johnson argues he's got a plan to implement the Trump agenda, and he's urging Republicans to get behind him.
We cannot afford any palace drama here. We have got to get the Congress started, which begins tomorrow, and we have to get immediately to work.
If a few Republicans do decide to oppose Johnson, it could take multiple rounds of voting to pick a speaker. But it's unclear who else would be able to get enough votes to secure the top spot. And the incoming president says he'll work to rally Republicans for Johnson if needed.
I think we're going to get great support. He's the one that can win right now. People like him. Almost everybody likes him.
In Washington, I'm Hannah Brandt.
With the House Speaker vote tomorrow, another Siouxland lawmaker is speaking out tonight about the position. Nebraska Representative Don Bacon saying that he will support Johnson.
He's a good man. He's honest, man of faith. I think he's done the very best he can with a very small majority of the last 2 years, and he deserves our support. By the way, last month we voted, and he won a unanimous vote out of the folks who have been there and are coming in, not a single dissent. So if anybody votes against him tomorrow, I think it's a lack of integrity.
South Dakota Representative Dusty Johnson says he too will support the Louisiana representative.
I've been working to make sure Mike Johnson has the votes necessary. I talked to one of President Trump's top lieutenants just yesterday as we strategized about how do we make sure that some of the holdouts, there may be only a dozen that I don't think are hard holdouts, they're soft holdouts. We're talking to them about what do they need to really make sure that we can we need to hit the ground running. We need to stop with all of these DC power games, and let's just go secure the border.
Nebraska Representatives Adrian Smith and Mike Flood also have announced they plan to support Mike Johnson for the Speaker's position. Time to turn the page on sports now. Alyssa Tatch is with me tonight, and another college football game today.
Yep, that's right. We're going to take a look at the highlights from the long-awaited Sugar Bowl from this afternoon, and we'll have some local basketball action. We'll have all the action coming up in sports. Welcome back. The last of quarterfinal play for college football playoffs found Georgia and Notre Dame in the Superdome for the Sugar Bowl. Fighting Irish have won 10 in a row, but Georgia is considered the favorite with the second seed. Georgia down starting quarterback Carson Beck. Bulldogs turned to Gunnar Stockton to lead the team. Fighting Irish up 6-3 late in the second quarter. Riley Leonard zips to Bo Collins. Touchdown, 13 yards. Notre Dame leads 13-3 at the half. Second half kickoff goes to Jaden Harrison, and Harrison is gone. 98 yards, a vapor trail to put up 7 more. Notre Dame takes a 17-point lead and keeps Georgia from victory a little while longer. Georgia pulls out a touchdown in the third, but it's not enough to close the gap after Mitch Jeter cements the Fighting Irish win with a 47-yard field goal attempt for 3. Notre Dame will play Penn State after knocking off Georgia 23-10. Switching over to some local basketball, Briarcliff hosted Mount Marty at the Newman Flanagan Center. Women's team looking to continue their win streak as they head back into GPAC play. The Cliff currently 5-2 in conference play. Junior guard Mally McNair leading the Chargers with 210 points. Briarcliff with a sizable lead in the third. Short bounce pass to Rachel Langle puts it up for 2. Chargers now up 57-42, up for the 3. But it's not there. Luckily, Grace Flanagan is. Flanagan and Kenna Mongan both led with 19 points on the night. Briarcliff in their zone now. Intercepted pass, and we're going to down court. Adriana Webster ready for the layup. Webster led the night with 11 rebounds. Chargers take the victory 90-58. On the men's side, Chargers Matthew Stillwell 5th in the GPAC for points per game and rebounds. Lancers take a quick lead, but Stillwell responds with a 3-pointer. Grad student put up double digits on the night. Mount Marty dominating the first half, but the Chargers are passionate. Jackson Wingert with two and draws the foul. Briarcliff starting to close in a bit. All-out hustle from Will Luger to get in the key and get the shot. Chargers now within 3. Taking back the game in the second half, Briarcliff gets the comeback victory, 85-73. At the high school level, Winnebago welcomed Norfolk Catholic into their gym for a non-conference match. Indians on the jump, pass out to Marley Littlebear. She takes it towards the center to give Jolyn Blackbird the chance to put it up for 2. Norfolk Catholic quick to bounce back. Little passing sequence on the right side lets Sidonia Wadier get ready in the paint. Up quick, and the Knights are on par with Winnebago. Norfolk Catholic now up by 3. Grace Koch out and ready on the arc to make that gap 6. Knights take the victory 57-38.
Probably just the beginning of the really warm-up after the Christmas break for all the high school teams.
Oh yeah, they're all starting to get right back into it.
See them on the court soon. Thanks, Alyssa. We'll be back after the break. Victor will check our evening forecast, get you set up for Friday. First, this live look from Ottawa.
Well, a quiet evening in Siouxland with a seasonal drop in temperatures down to the teens, but sadly tomorrow will only be rising up into the low 20s before a cold and snowy weekend, so get ready for more snow.
Thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you again on Friday.
We're going to Sioux Falls on Saturday, but that's looking a little better.
Probably no more tomorrow, I suppose.
Shit. Thank you. Damn, really? Yeah. What did I say then? I can't read.
What would you like for morning sports?
Can we just do the 10 o'clock? Does that work? Okay. Is that cool? Dang it.
Hey John, real quick, what was it that Tim was mentioning? Like doing
Mic number 1. There's a cut in the wire, so you're gonna need to talk about it.
I'll let them know later.
Good. Mic number 1. Oops. What was that? Oh, okay. You can go.
Okay. Good morning, Siouxland. The last of quarterfinal play for the college football playoffs found Georgia and Notre Dame in the Start that over. Morning, Siouxland. The last of quarterfinal play for the college football playoffs found Georgia and Notre Dame in the Superdome for the Sugar Bowl. Fighting Irish have won 10 in a row, but Georgia is considered the favorite with the second seed. Georgia down starting quarterback Carson Beck. Bulldogs turn to Gunnar Stockton to lead the team. Fighting Irish up 6-3 late second quarter. Riley Leonard zips to Bo Collins. Touchdown, 13 yards. Notre Dame leads 13-3 at the half. Second half kickoff goes to Jaden Harrison, and Harrison is gone. 98-yard vapor trail to put up 7 more. Notre Dame takes a 17-point lead now and keeps Georgia from victory just a little while longer. Georgia pulls out a touchdown in the third, but it's just not enough to close the gap after Mitch Jeter cements the Fighting Irish win with a 47-yard field goal attempt for 3. Notre Dame will play Penn State after knocking off Georgia 23-10. Switching over to some local basketball, Briarcliff hosted Mount Marty at the Newman Flanagan Center. Women's team looking to continue their win streak as they head back into GPAC play. The Cliff currently 5-2 in conference play. Junior guard Mally McNair leading the Chargers with 210 points. Briarcliff with a sizable lead in the third. Short bounce pass to Rachel Langle puts it up for 2. Chargers now 57-42. Puts it up for 3, but it's not there. Luckily, Grace Flanagan is. Flanagan and Kenna Mongan both led with 19 points on the night. Briarcliff in their zone, intercepted pass, and we're going down court. Adriana Webster ready for the layup. Webster led the night with 11 rebounds. Chargers take the victory 90-58. On the men's side, Chargers Matthew Stillwell 5th in the GPAC for points per game and rebounds. Lancers take a quick lead, but Stillwell responds with a 3-pointer. The graduate student put up double digits on the night. Mount Marty dominating the first half, but the Chargers are passionate. Jackson Winger with the 2 and draws out the foul. Briarcliff starting to close in. All-out hustle here from Will Luger to get in the key and get the shot. Chargers now within 3. Taking back the game in the second half, Briarcliff gets the comeback victory 83-75.